Hey guys, I'm Diana, otherwise known as Dianka Pores, and I have an exciting new announcement. You can probably tell from behind me that I've extended my pigment wall and starting to fill it all in because I've added 10 new items to my store. They're available to shop now. They're like my pride and joy. I have a little Instagram video that I had explaining these items, so I'm gonna play it right now, and you can shop right now on diankapores.com. Hi everyone, I am so excited to announce that I will be dropping 10 new items on my store tomorrow along with my restock. A lot of you guys have been asking when my restock will be available, and that is tomorrow. Everything in my store will be there. So without further ado, very excited to show you guys these because I've had full creative control. It was a lot of it like hand blended. I made these colors myself, so they are super unique, super special, and I'm just so excited to share them with you. I'm in my little studio space and I wanted to give you guys an update on my float to the top pigments. Most of you know that those come in baggies, but I've finally made the switch to have them in these beautiful little jars. So I want to introduce them to you. We have our antique gold, our rustic gold, Egyptian bronze, rose gold, and sterling silver. And now you can identify them with their gold label, which is super nice. Super excited about this update. And also a little plus is that once you are done with these jars, you can reuse them. So they're a much more sustainable option, which is always a plus in my book. I do want to show you the next thing, which I'm even more excited about, which is in correlation to my antique gold, my rustic gold, and my bronze. So what I did is I removed the intensity of these colors. So I took them down a notch. I removed some of the copper and gold undertones to create a pale set of golds. So now we have pale antique gold, which has all of those intense colors removed. We have the pale rustic gold, which is the same as the rustic without all of the intense undertones, and the pale Egyptian bronze, which is also the color Egyptian bronze without those undertones. I hand blended every single color to get the shade perfect. Shout out to Tiffany for having this idea, but it doesn't end there. I have something equally as exciting. So I'm going to put these next to each other so you have the row of each color. So if you've been following me on my Instagram or my YouTube or have any of my courses, I recommend Martha Stewart glitters till like the day I die. But when Martha Stewart decided to discontinue her glitter line, I think me and so many people went into like a sheer panic. So I set out to create the most perfect shades, I'm telling you, the most perfect shades of glitters that match these golds. So let me show you. We have the antique gold, rustic gold, Egyptian bronze, and sterling silver. And then we have the pales that correspond to them behind those colors. So what I did was create the perfect antique gold glitter that corresponds beautifully with the pale antique gold and the regular antique gold. And I also created the rustic gold glitter that corresponds perfectly with the pale rustic gold and the regular rustic gold. I created an Egyptian bronze glitter that corresponds perfectly with the pale and the regular. I have the sterling silver glitter that matches the sterling silver powder, and I also have a super exciting white silver glitter which is made from pure silver, which gives this beautiful sheen to your geodes. And I have one more, which is pale antique gold. So now you actually get to choose from both golds to work with when working with either of these colors, so you can mix and match. So I have all of these beautiful glitters in stock, but I have one more surprise. So being a resin artist and also being somebody who sells resin art supplies, I feel like it's also my responsibility to find ways to be sustainable and find ways to be eco-friendly in this industry. And a lot of artists have shifted in that direction and created sustainable supplies. So I also wanted to provide that to you guys to create a line of sustainable mixing sticks. So most of you, including myself, use these popsicle sticks, and you know that once the resin dries on the sticks, it's kind of hard to reuse them. It dries and it stays there. So sometimes you end up, if you can't pop these off, tossing the sticks and then using new ones. And I've noticed that I've just been wasting too many sticks, too many have been just going in the trash, and I really hated that. So I created these popsicle sticks that a lot of other artists have been selling as well, which is awesome. So what you do is you literally have the resin dry and you pop them off, and you can reuse them over and over and over again. So they're long lasting, they're durable, they're sustainable, they're eco-friendly. So I have these eco sticks that are also going to be available online. Super excited to share those. I'm going to show you a little example of how you pop this resin off and reuse it after it's dried. So you have these sticks. After the resin has dried, all you have to do is just bend them, and there you go. You have a brand new stick. So these guys, for example, I mean, you can try popping this off, but like that you can't get off. It's just super hard to reuse. Sometimes you have these edges that you can't remove, and then they get wasted. So these awesome sticks really help. I've really enjoyed this whole movement. Happy to be moving in that direction as well. So those are going to be available on my website tomorrow. I'm so excited to finally share this with you guys. It's been such a hands-on process. I've blended these colors myself, I've mixed them myself, I've matched them to make them literally perfect. I mean, I even tried to get the size of the glitter particles perfect, so they're super unique. I'll have more info on the drop in a post that I'm about to make, so keep an eye out for that.